Kyle O'Reilly wants to shock the system, and so far he's well on his way to reaching that goal.
And man, I never get tired of watching these guys compete.
Part of the lawless outfit known as the Undisputed Era, O'Reilly is set to wreak havoc.
Yeah, sometimes you need to go outside the bounds of the rule to make noise. Kyle O'Reilly knows that.
What a stomp!
Good grief!
O'Reilly setting it up!
Uh-oh.
Is he done?
He's starting to show signs of fatigue. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step...
And he escapes the submission.
And good thing, that could have been disastrous.
This is raw power here.
Gut-wrench suplex coming.
There's more to come. Another. This superstar's still not done.
Nailed it.
O'Reilly just barely getting out of the way.
Looks like he's starting to sweat now. We all know, though, this guy has plenty of fight left in him.
I wouldn't call for the medics just yet, Cole. He still appears to be in pretty good shape here.
Yeah, but if you count him out now, guys, you'd be making a very big mistake. Mark my words.
Harsh impact. You gotta believe this one's over. Down he goes.
That'll do it every time.
I got right to the gut. He might have it.
He looks to be losing a bit of leverage here.
Whoa, he works his way out.
A bit of a Houdini job right there.
And there's his speed paying off. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Uh-oh, no, don't do this. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Rolling thunder. Shoulder tackle.
And that one grounds him. I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw.
Boom, what impact. Who knows what's going to happen? This match could go boom.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
Beautiful technique.
That should do it.
That could do it. Let's look at this one more time, Cole.
This is raw power here. Gut-wrench suplex coming.
There's more to come. Another. This superstar's still not done.
This might be it.
Oh, my. O'Reilly just barely getting out of the way.
I think things are about to get turned upside down.
I think you are correct. This is raw power here. Gut-wrench suplex coming.
There's more to come. Another. This superstar's still not done. O'Reilly just barely getting out of the way.
Oh, God, that hurt.
Ooh, what impact.
Boom, what impact.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
O'Reilly just barely getting out of the way.
Oh, he's able to reverse it.
Takes him down in a major way, too.
Oh, nasty impact.
They're going to lock it in here. Going for something else, it seems.
I suspect he knows something that we don't, Cole. Why else would he just let him out of that hole?
He's looking at it.
This might be it. Oh, my. This one is over.
Is he done? Oh, and he slips out.
Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good. I guess not.
Dodges that one.
I don't know how these superstars are doing it right now. They've got to be exhausted.
Here he goes.
This might not have been a wise move for him here, Michael.
He's on the defense.
Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in. Oh, boy, he is rolling. O'Reilly just barely getting out of the way.
Deep, deep trouble here.
Oh, look.
Slingshot right across the back of the neck. Ouch. Shoulders on the mat. 1, 2. This battle's not over yet.
Not yet. Beautiful technique.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Setting it.
Harsh impact.
If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will.
1, 2.
Never say die attitude out of him.
How did he do that?
Sharp knee.
Here it comes. He's got him.
This is going to be big, one way or another.
Uh-oh, this isn't going to end well for someone. There it is.
Hurricane Rana. He knows he's in trouble.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
Holy thunder! Here we go.
Ooh, got every ounce of that one. This could be over. Nailed it.
To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
Looking to lock it in here.
This just ain't gonna do it.
and he finds a way free.
Wow, that was just pure determination, Cole.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Quick thinking to avoid that one.
Yes, Le Maestro, shoulders down.
2, 3.
And you can put this singles match in the books.
Here is your winner, Kyle O'Reilly.
Now that's eking out a win.
There's nothing more pure than picking up a win in a good old-fashioned one-on-one fight.
Wow, do you think Austin liked this match? This crowd is absolutely bonkers.
By the Undisputed Era.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight.
Part of the lawless outfit known as the... He's looking at it.
This just ain't gonna do it.
This singles contest has the victor.
Here is your winner, Kyle O'Reilly.
This is going to be good.
Making his way to the ring from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena.
I say it all the time, and I mean it. The greatest of all time, John Cena, 16-time world champion.
There is always a special buzz in the air when John...
You can feel the excitement. Buzz is here.
And his opponent, accompanied by the phenomenal AJ Styles from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 312 pounds, the Destroyer, Tiger Warlord.
This is an amazing opportunity for Buzz. Just look at what a victory over Cena did. This is an amazing opportunity for Buzz. Just look at what a victory over Cena did for Kevin Owens when he first arrived in WWE. He went on to become Universal Champion.
I agree. If Buzz is able to defeat Cena tonight, it could catapult him to a whole other level.
None of that matters because I heard Buzz was begging people backstage to teach him submission holds. That sounds more like a man who's going to catapult right into a brick wall.
Whoa, nasty fall.
Rolling Thunder!
Oh, look at this power. Boom! Senton connects.
Man, what a slam!
Power.
Now Buzz has Cena in the calf crusher.
Cena counters it into the STF.
What is Triple H doing?
Oh, boy, we've seen this before.
Yeah, this has Montreal screw job written all over it. He's going to call for the bell.
AJ Styles stopped Triple H from costing Buzz the match.
Really working over the body. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
And he's heading back in. Back in the ring now. He looks a bit off his game here. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
Yeah, he's taking on some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering who he's in the ring with.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
Running power slam.
Boom!
Clothesline.
John Cena starting to show signs of fatigue. I'd say he's starting to feel the pressure a bit.
Guys, I wasn't anticipating this type of performance for him tonight. He's starting to look a little...
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He's going to do it!
When this guy's on, look out. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Oh, and he slips out.
Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in.
Now Buzz has Cena in the calf crusher.
A move he obviously learned from AJ Styles.
He did it. Buzz has made John Cena give up to the calf crusher.
I never thought I'd see that happen. Unbelievable.
For everyone who thought Kurt Angle now He's seen it all tonight.
Despite press, that I think the Raw audience also deserves to see what all the buzz is about. So that's why I've negotiated with Daniel Bryan, and we were able to agree on a special one-time trade, sending you to Raw immediately.
Well, I can't believe it, but the Raw GM has spoken. Buzz is headed for Monday night.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
I wish I could say good riddance, but we'll be right there with him.
Clothesline.
I've had the pleasure of calling a lot of big-time matches in my... It's been over a month since Buzz beat Nakamura in Japan, and I won our bet. Now Buzz beats John Cena at SummerSlam in a submission match, just like I said he would, and you still won't say it.
Okay, fine.
Come on.
Man, you're... Okay, fine. Man, you're annoying.
Yeah, come on.
You're a wrestling genius. There, you happy?
Say it with my full name.
Pete Clark is a wrestling genius.
Yes! Thank you.
Now, can we actually talk about what happened with Buzz after the SummerSlam match? That's what people want to hear.
Yes, since I am officially a wrestling genius, now we can move on. So let's talk about the huge announcement that was made. Buzz has been traded to Monday Night Raw.
This sort of thing is unheard of. He was just reaching the top of SmackDown with his win over Cena, and then boom, he's gone.
It has certainly turned the world of WWE upside down. I mean, think about the potential matchups for Buzz that we're going to get on Raw. Samoa Joe, Bray Wyatt, Elias, The Miz, Braun Strowman, just to name a few. I'm really excited.
Slow down, wrestling genius. Buzz could very easily lose to every one of those superstars you just named, because I think this move to Raw might be putting too much pressure on him.
Come on.
It's a lot to handle for someone who's still relatively new to WWE. Plus, if Buzz thought Triple H was getting involved in this business on SmackDown, it's going to be 10 times worse on Raw, where GM Kurt has to answer to Triple H's wife, Stephanie McMahon.
Well, you heard it here first. Buzz's career is headed for a downward spiral, and he's never gonna win another match.
That's not what I said. I just stated my opinion that's backed up by my experience as a WWE superstar. That's something a wrestling genius would have no clue about.
Oh, yeah, well, I strongly disagree. I think Buzz is going to be just fine. He's handled everything that's been thrown at him so far, and I see no reason that will change.
You know I'm gonna have them beep that line I said about you being a wrestling genius when it airs, right?
You wouldn't dare.
We'll see.
There he is, Raw's newest superstar. I was impressed with what you were able to accomplish on SmackDown in such a short amount of time. Kind of reminds me of, well, me.
Well, thanks, Kurt. I hope there are no hard feelings that I didn't initially sign with you.
None whatsoever. We're just lucky to have you here on Raw now. So what's your plan tonight? Going to sit back and get a feel for things?
I didn't get here by sitting back and waiting for something to happen.
No, I guess not.
You'll be seeing me out there sooner than you think, and in a very big way.
We are gathered here tonight for a very special occasion. To celebrate a milestone that only the most successful television programs reach. That's right. This is the 100th episode of Miz TV. When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. Show some respect for the moment in history you are witnessing. Do you know the kind of blood, sweat, and tears that go into making a production like this week in and week out? No, you don't. Because you've never made one episode of anything, let alone 100. Now, in honor of this achievement, I put together a special documentary recapping the series' greatest moments that I'd like all of you to watch for the next 10 minutes. Please, turn off your cellular devices and enjoy the show.
Apparently, this is what Buzz meant when he talked about making a big debut on Raw.
This is unbelievable.
Miz on making it to 100 episodes.
I doubt it.
What the hell do you think you're doing interrupting my 100th episode celebration?
I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm saving these people from having to endure any more boredom. Instead, I'd like to give them something actually worth watching. Me beating you for the Intercontinental title. And unlike that terrible highlight, I guarantee that won't take anywhere near 10 minutes.
Are you insane? Or maybe you've just been inhaling so many fumes from... You know what? I think we got off on the wrong foot. You just got to Raw and we haven't been properly introduced. I'm Miz, obviously. This is my beautiful wife, Maurice. And then there's the Miztourage, Curtis and Bo. Why don't you introduce yourselves to the new guy?
We've seen this before.
He deserves it for interrupting this historic night.
It's 3-on-1.
Maybe now we can watch the special Miz TV documentary he interrupted.
Please, no.
Ladies
Welcome
and gentlemen,
to another edition of TV's
Elias.
longest-running weekly episodic television program, Monday Night Raw.
Hello, I am Elias. I've got one question for everyone here tonight. Who wants to walk with Elias? Now, last week we had a newcomer arrive on the scene and challenge The Miz. He quickly learned that in WWE, if you mess with the bull, you get the horns. And when I say WWE, I am referring to the WWE that stands for Walk with Elias. We got a new guy here named Buzz, who got beat down by The Miz. If you ask me, it's only a matter of time before he's out of the biz. He drives around in an old crappy van like a homeless man. He reminds Elias a lot of all you dirt poor fans.
I never thought I'd be happy to see Buzz, but if it's to interrupt Elias's music, I would welcome an earthquake.
Seems like Buzz isn't a fan either.
Okay, I think I speak for everyone here when I say we've heard just about enough. Well, other than that atrocity of a song, I don't have a problem with you. Yet. But I do have a problem with The Miz after what he and his so-called Miztourage did to me last week. So, Miz, I'm calling you out right now.
Buzz must really want to get beat up 2 weeks in a row.
First off, Elias, I want to apologize for your beautiful acoustic set being interrupted by this simpleton who obviously doesn't appreciate art or culture. He did it to me last week, too. Second of all, Buzz, I don't care what you do or say. You're not getting a shot at my Intercontinental title. But since it seems like you're dying for a fight, I have another idea. How about you face the Miztourage in a handicap match tonight?
You know what? Sounds good. In fact, why not add Elias to their team too? Then I can beat all three of them and show the WWE Universe what a fighting champion is supposed to look like.
You are dumber than you look.
I second that. Now don't go anywhere. We have a classic coming up.
We have one of the best talents on the roster to date, in a match that is sure to not disappoint.
I can't wait to see how this handicap match plays out.
Is about to start trending.
Making his way to the ring from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 312 pounds, the Destroyer, Tiger Warlord.
Buzz is a man who has sacrificed everything to be here today, even living in his van at times when he was on the Indies. I know I'm not the biggest Buzz supporter, but even I have to admit, that's the definition of paying your dues.
His opponents.
Michael Cole, Byron Saxton, do you believe?
Sometimes.
And from Brooksville, Florida.
Are you guys ready to walk with Elias? I'm so excited. I can tell.
And their partner, accompanied by The Miz.
And we're off with what has the makings of a potentially very ugly handicap match.
Throughout his time in WWE, Elias has demonstrated.
Handicap action underway here, guys.
The numbers game here just isn't fair, Cole. I mean, even Saxton can see that.
What a strike! Clothesline! Ooh, what impact! Boom! Boom!
Up, inverted DDT. Shot block.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope.
You guys see that distance? Trust me, if you're a WWE superstar, this is not where you want to be.
No way. You gotta believe this one's over.
Oh, kick finds it.
He's starting to stagger a bit. He's up against it almost.
Clothesline! My colleagues may have harsh opinions about Elias's musical talents, but I see Elias as a man who's just born to run all over WWE.
Settle in, guys. This is going to be a blast to watch.
What a stomp!
Good grief. Harsh impact. Ooh, what impact.
Hey guys, remember when Shane McMahon competed against the supposed Legion of Doom in a handicap match back in 1999? What a joke that was. He told everybody he'd go up against Hawk and Animal. Instead, what we got were a couple of LOD imposters.
Rolling Thunder! Oh, what a slam. I remember that Shane McMahon's handicap match you were mentioning earlier very well, Byron, and those imposters posing as Hawk and Animal, the Legion of Doom, were none other than Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe. Or should I call them the Stooges?
No, you shouldn't call them the Stooges. Have a little respect, Cole. We're talking about two Hall of Famers here.
Big time slam. Vicious. What a clothesline. Ouch. And it's Elias floundering some.
But not for a second do I expect him to back down now.
We've seen some pretty lopsided handicap matches over the years, and one that's stands out in my mind, well, it might just be the 2010 encounter that saw John Cena take on 6 members of the Nexus.
What a slam! Impactful. Will jar your spine. Power bomb. That 6-on-1 match Byron brought up earlier actually could have even been more lopsided. If you remember, it was originally supposed to be 7-on-1, but John Cena was able to take Darren Young out of the equation when he injured him the week prior.
Well, you know what? He should have kept taking Nexus members out, because even without Darren Young, the Nexus was able to accomplish their goal that night.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
He's going to do it.
Is he done?
Elias definitely tiring out there.
He's been taken to the limit here in this handicap match.
He has to be feeling helpless in there right now. Nothing seems to be going right for him tonight.
I always loved a good handicap match growing up, especially when you'd see Andre the Giant go up against 2 or 3 jabronis. Despite being outmanned, you always knew Andre would walk away with the win.
Andre the Giant really was the king of the handicap match, as Corey was saying earlier. And he also made quite a name for himself competing in battle royals, as you would suspect. Seeing as he's well over 500 pounds.
I think my favorite Andre the Giant Battle Royal moment came at WrestleMania 2 when he last eliminated both members of the Hart Foundation to walk away with the win. There was no getting him over that top rope that night, fellas.
Looking to lock it in here.
There's no way he's giving up now.
Curtis Axel feeling some pressure here.
I don't know about you, but I don't like his chances of survival here in this handicap match.
I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here.
A lot can go wrong in a match like this, guys. In fact, I'll be surprised if we don't see a major injury occur here tonight.
Oh, that was a vicious shot. Technique. To Corey's point, handicap matches are an incredibly dangerous atmosphere, and being outmanned in any way, whether it's by 1, 2, or even more competitors, can result in serious... boom, what impact! Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
Oh, man, Curtis Axel is in trouble.
Nailed it. So impressive.
Things don't look good for Curtis Axel.
What a splash!
Oh, boy, he is rolling. Oof.
There are certain superstars who are synonymous with handicap matches. Of course, there's Andre the Giant, and more recently, Braun Strowman. But I don't think I've ever seen anybody in more handicap matches than Big Show, guys. Lariat, knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown. What are we going to see here?
Hung up and crashing down the hard way.
I couldn't agree with you more about what you were saying earlier, Michael. It seems like Big Show has been in dozens, if not hundreds of handicap matches. And believe it or not, I'd say he won the majority of them.
Yeah, but I can tell you one he didn't win. How about on SmackDown back in July of 2008 when he was forced to take on MVP, Vladimir Kozlov, Shelton Benjamin, and the Great Khali? Well, I don't know if there's a man alive who could have turned back that foursome.
You gotta believe this one's over. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Oh, that kind of hit brings back bad memories.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
In WWE, there's as much chaos outside the ring as there is inside the ring.
Try working with Saxton at ringside. We've seen some pretty lopsided handicap matches over the years. And one that stands out in my mind, well, it might just be the 2010 encounter that saw John Cena take on 6 members of the Nexus.
Oh, nasty impact.
That 6-on-1 match Byron brought up earlier actually could have even been more lopsided. If you remember, it was originally supposed to be 7-on-1, but John Cena was able to take Darren Young out of the equation when he injured him the week prior.
Well, you know what? He should have kept taking Nexus members out, because even without Darren Young, the Nexus was able to accomplish their goal that night, defeat John Cena.
Will Buzz be able to continue?
I doubt it.
This could be all she wrote.
Bo Dallas caught a little off guard there.
He's in the driver's seat now.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out. Is he done? He might have it.
I always loved a good handicap match growing up, especially when you'd see Andre the Giant go up against 2 or 3 jabronis. Despite being outmanned, you always knew Andre would walk away with the win.
Oh, this is dangerous right here.
Oh, distance there.
And that's how a superstar takes advantage of their ring position.
Such a high ring IQ.
Andre the Giant really was the king of the handicap match, as Corey was saying earlier. And he also made quite a name for himself competing in battle royals, as you would suspect. Seeing as he's well over 500
Broke that night, fellas.
A lot can go wrong in a match like this, guys. In fact, I'll be surprised if we don't see a major injury occur here tonight.
Look at Bo Dazzler. Bo Dazzler.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
Bo Dallas might have just set the end of this match in motion.
To Corey's point, handicap matches are an incredibly dangerous atmosphere, and being outmanned in any way, whether it's...
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
He's going to do it.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
This could be the turning point.
He's in trouble.
He'd be smart to stay put there.
It appears we're going to lock it in here.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Slam down hard.
Going for the big one.
Is he done? This has been a war.
You gotta believe this one's over.
There may be no coming back from this incredible beatdown.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
These athletes seem to have tried everything in their playbook. Oh, there's more in their arsenal, I promise you that. I don't know what it is, but they'll find it.
That's what you call a bad landing. We might be looking at a Bo Dallas victory. And will this be it? Yes. 2, 3. Yes! Takes it!
What a clothesline! Ouch!
My colleagues may have harsh opinions about Elias's musical talents, but I see Elias as a man who's just born to run all over WWE.
The numbers game here just isn't fair, Cole. I mean, even Saxton can see that.
Throughout his time in WWE, Elias has demonstrated an ability to defeat up-and-comers and veterans alike, sometimes with a 6th string on their back.
Look, there's no doubting Elias's ability inside the ring. I just wish he'd take up something like make and model airplanes instead of live musical performances, if those qualify as such.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
Oh, he's gonna do it!
Is he done?
Hey guys, remember when Shane McMahon competed against the supposed Legion of Doom in a handicap match back in 1999? What a joke that was. He told everybody he'd go up against Hawk and Animal. Instead, what we got were a couple of LOD imposters.
We're gonna lock it in here.
I don't think he's got it completely locked in.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
I remember that Shane McMahon's handicap match you were mentioning earlier very well, Byron, and those imposters posing as Hawk and Animal, the Legion of Doom, were none other than Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe, or should I call them the Stooges?
No,
Here he goes.
He's definitely starting to lose it here.
Nailed it.
This is raw power here.
Gut-wrench suplex coming.
There's more to come. Another. This superstar's still not done.
There are certain superstars who are synonymous with handicap matches. Of course, there's Andre the Giant, and more recently, Braun Strowman. But I don't think I've ever seen anybody in more handicap matches than Big Show, guys.
I couldn't agree with you more about what you were saying earlier.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
Oh, he's gonna do it!
Is he done? Whoa, this is surprising, Byron.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why he would let him out right there.
Setting it up now, brain buster.
Hey guys, remember when Shane McMahon competed against the supposed Legion of Doom in a handicap match back in 1999? What a joke that was. He told everybody he'd go up against Hawk and Animal. Instead, what we got were a couple of LOD imposters.
He goes for the cover.
This is raw power here.
Gut-wrench suplex coming.
There's more to come. Another. This superstar's still not done.
I remember that Shane McMahon's handicap match you were mentioning earlier very well, Byron, and those imposters posing as Hawk and Animal, the Legion of Doom, were none other than Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe, or should I call them the Stooges?
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
There are certain superstars who are synonymous with handicap matches. Of course, there's Andre the Giant, and more recently, Braun Strowman. But I don't think I've ever seen anybody in more handicap matches than Big Show, guys.
This is raw power here. Gut-wrench suplex coming.
There's more to come. Another. This superstar's still not done.
I couldn't agree with you more about what you were saying earlier, Michael. It seems like Big Show has been in dozens, if not hundreds of handicap matches. And believe it or not, I'd say he won the majority of them.
Yeah, but I can tell you one he didn't win. How about on SmackDown back in July of 2008 when he was forced to take on MVP, Vladimir Kozlov, Shelton Benjamin, and the Great Khali? Well, I don't know if there's a man alive who could have turned back that foursome.
We've seen some pretty lopsided handicap matches over the years. And one that stands out in my mind, well, it might just be the 2010 encounter that saw John Cena take on 6 members of the Nexus.
Setting it up. Brain buster.
What are we going to see here?
Hung up.
Boom, neck breaker. That 6-on-1 match Byron brought up earlier actually could have even been more lopsided. If you remember, it was originally supposed to be 7-on-1, but John Cena was able to take Darren Young out of the equation when he injured him the week prior.
Well, you know what? He should have kept taking Nexus members out, because even without Darren Young, the Nexus was able to accomplish their goal that night, defeat John Cena.
Slammed with authority.
A lot can go wrong in a match like this, guys. In fact, I'll be surprised if we don't see a major injury occur here tonight.
Got him up.
Corey's point, handicap matches are an incredibly dangerous atmosphere, and being outmanned in any way, whether it's by 1, 2, or even more competitors, can result in serious injury.
Or in the case of Braun Strowman, you can be outmanned and still somehow be the one delivering the injuries. I mean, he is absolutely unbelievable.
I always loved a good handicap match growing up, especially when you'd see Andre the Giant go up against 2 or 3 jabronis. Despite being outmanned, you always knew Andre would walk away with the win.
Setting it up. Brain buster.
Andre the Giant really was the king of the handicap match, as Corey was saying earlier. He also made quite a name for himself competing in battle royals, as you would suspect. Seeing as he's well over 500 pounds.
I think my favorite Andre the Giant Battle Royal moment came at WrestleMania 2 when he last eliminated both members of the Hart Foundation to walk away with the win. There was no getting him over that top rope that night, fellas.
This is raw power here. Gut-wrench suplex coming.
There's more to come. Another. This superstar's still not done.
He's lining him up.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
Oh, he's gonna do it.
And the odds just swung in Buzz's favor.
Oh, using the knee as a weapon.
This thing is getting more chaotic by the moment. Uh-oh. The Miz gives Elias his guitar.
Buzz gains control of it.
And he nails him with the guitar.
That'll do it.
Here's the he have him here? There's one.
Two.
There's two.
Three.
He got him.
What an incredible victory.
Buzz somehow overcomes the odds.
Somehow, he cheated.
Buzz is here on Raw to continue his quest for the Miz's Intercontinental Championship.
Don't think I haven't noticed the impact you've made on Raw already. In fact, if you can beat Bo Dallas tonight, I don't care what Miz says. You've earned a shot at his Intercontinental title. And speaking of looking out for you, if Miz attacks you during the match, you'll still get your title shot. Wait, who says I'm not a good GM?
Keep an eye out for a receipt coming your way. For the broken guitar.
And they're ready to go in the backstage area.
Backstage is probably one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE. There are so many items that can be used as weapons back there.
Powerbomb!
Down with a power bomb. Elias forced to play defense here.
But he's not appearing too worse for wear, at least not yet anyway.
He may not be looking good now, Cole, but there are so many weapons back there that he can very easily turn this thing around in an instant.
This thing appears to be slipping away from him in a hurry, guys, and you can bet he envisioned things going much differently for him heading into this match.
Powerbomb planted.
They're on the move again.
Action is on the move now.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Whack! Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Man!
He's looking at it. Thunderous slam.
But he's got to capitalize now. Uh-oh, this might be the end of Elias tonight.
And maybe not.
He might have it.
The powerbomb. That's what he was looking for, Michael. Uh-oh, this might be the end of Elias tonight.
And maybe not.
Here we go.
Never a dull moment around here.
Vicious attack. Oh, an elbow to the face.
This might be it. Oh, my.
Shows no mercy.
In that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Oh, shows no mercy.
In that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Oh, boy, he is rolling. Whack. Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Oh, shows no mercy.
In that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Looking for the finish. What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it. And the slam. But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Even if somehow you get past me tonight, you don't have what it takes to be Intercontinental Champion.
Florida's not a continent, right?
No, I don't think so.
But it's surrounded by water. I thought that's what made something a continent.
No, you're thinking of an isthmus. Even if somehow you get...
Florida's not a continent.
I really hope you win tonight and get your title match with The Miz. I'm so sick of him and Maurice running their mouths. You'll be the first active superstar to be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame if you can pull that off.